Hello guys, welcome to a new episode of a new series, Web Design and Development. You're going to need a few softwares for web design development. You get them off of the Adobe website. It's Dreamweaver CC and Adobe Photoshop CC. You can use any version. I prefer CS6 and CC. And if you're going to host your website, you're going to need to use Hostgator. That's my personal favorite hosting. So whenever this is downloaded, just open it up. And this video is going to be on just the basics of things. You're going to create new HTML. And I have the trial version because apparently I recently got a Mac and the Mac and Windows versions aren't compatible and stuff like that. So to start your document, you're going to do greater sign, exclamation point, doc type, HTML. And that tells the computer that it's reading an HTML document. And then you're going to do HTML/HTML. These tags, they're just your start of the document, end of the document. And then head, it goes in between the HTML tags. Can't talk today. And inside the head tags, that's everything you can't see. Links to CSS, I'll go over that later. JavaScript, title tag, I don't really use that. But then you're going to do body/body. And every tag is set up with greater sign, text, less than sign, then either a slash here or a closing tag like this. Greater, less than sign, slash, body, or text, and greater than sign. So once you have this set up, it's a basic HTML document. Maybe put text on your website. You do that with P, the paragraph tag, /P. And with Dreamweaver, things self-close, so you just do that, and then less than sign slash, it automatically closes it for you. So if you have like a really long tag, with the P tag, you just type your text in. So just because of tradition, hello, comma, world, with an exclamation point, it's just a tradition. And save it. And just save it on a desktop. Save it as whatever you want. I'll name it tutorial. And then you can go up here, preview and whatever you use. And here we go. Hello world, it's just the text. That's just a basic thing. There are a lot more you can do with the text, with CSS. But again, I'll go over that later. We also have heading tags. New H, the number. So I did H1, that's the biggest. It goes from H1, H2, computer's being a little laggy, all the way to H6. And they're all different sizes. So H1, H2, H3, or H6, sorry. And it's basically just different sizes, H1 being the biggest, H6 being the smallest. You can always edit that with CSS, and you should only have one H1 tag per page on a website. You save it, go in here and preview it, refresh the page, and then, yeah. It's pretty cool. Now, say you want a image on your page. Do that image src equals the link to your image, then slash greater than sign. Now with this, you can do browse images. We're just gonna go in background. This is the background that I use for my computer. Sorry. It's using the site that I already have. Let's do. It should work. Let's see. Just go to Google Chrome, preview it. Oh yeah, see, it didn't work for me because it's not in the directory of the site where I saved it to. But if you just, they need to be all in the same file, basically. So if I go to Finder, Documents, and I saved it to desktop. See, here it is. You need to copy, and you have to put it in the desktop, the same file that's in. Just close out of that. Now it should work if I preview it. No? Oh, I forgot to save it. Yeah, always make sure you save it before you preview it. Still not working? Right, I don't know, but just find a random website off of the internet, put the link to it, it'll work. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. And then if you want to make a shape or something, use div/div. And with CSS, you can make lots of different shapes with this. Squares, rectangles, rounded rectangles, like rounded edges. Just pretty much any shape. With multiple divs, you can make like a pentagon, hexagon, octagon, all those basic shapes. You can make the illusion that it's 3D, but I don't really do that, just for web stuff. Just makes it easier. Okay, so now we're going to get into some CSS stuff. We have File, New, CSS. Just delete all this. And you're going to need to link it here. First save it to the desktop or whatever file you saved your website to. And then you go here, inside your head, because you don't want it to be displayed in the body. And you $, link, type equals text/CSS. Then it's href. Just browse for it. So it's gonna be in desktop. And here's the CSS. Then rel equals style sheet. And then you /greater than and save. And you go here. So you want to style the div. You have to do div, opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket. You can just set it up like that. It just looks better to me if I have it like this. Tab, 2 tabs, and then this. Then you're going to do the style that you want, so background. And then with the web, use hex colors. So it's, yeah, you can use this, but you do hashtag, and for black it's 000, for white FFF. And basically, if you only have 3, it's RGB color. I haven't really figured out if you have multiple like this, 6. And you put a semicolon to finish that style. If you don't put a semicolon, it's going to mess up your entire code. So then we do width, make it 50 pixels. In web, we always use pixels. Always pixels, don't do anything else. Semicolon, height, let's make it 60 pixels, 50. Just make a simple square and save it. And then if I linked it correctly, refresh, yep, here's our div tag. We go back to Dreamweaver and we want to make a circle. We do border dash radius, border radius, and then the colon, and for circle you 50 px, it's 50 by 50. Save, refresh the page, and there you have it, circle. Like, you can do almost anything with the divs. What else is there? Borders. You just do border, the width, so 2 pixels, just a good width. Color, so hashtag 0F0, bright green. And then the type, so solid. Semicolon. You save, go to Google Chrome, refresh it, and there we have it. Or what else is there on CSS? There's animations that you can do. I'll get to that in a later video. But there's like all of this. So just a bunch of stuff that you can do. And you see how like we have 2 divs. Copy this, paste it here. And it'll copy the style for all of them. If you don't want that, you div ID equals test or whatever you want. You go here and you hashtag test. The hashtag or number symbol means ID. You use semicolon just like normal, and say you want a different background color for this one. Background hashtag, it's just 0FF, semicolon, save it, go here, and there. That one's like that. Now if you want these next to each other, well, what do? So you go to the div and float colon left, and that'll make everything under it go left. So what if I don't want everything under it to go to the left? And most people, they'll make a div class equals clear. That's what I do. So div class equals clear. And then close it. That's all you have to do. Then you go back to your CSS. And for classes, you do dot and then the class name. So dot clear. And you do clear colon both. And let's just put another div behind that to show you what it does. Put a few divs in it. Save it. Make sure both saved. Go back to Google Chrome or whatever browser you're using. And there, see, it has these 3. And then it has the div class equals clear here. So it bumps these back, and because the div has the float on it, all divs will automatically do that. So yeah. What else? I think that's about it for this video. It wraps everything up with all the basics. So yeah, thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment. Feedback is appreciated, it really helps. And I am going to do full web stuff series later on. Yeah, thanks for watching.